almost like it almost hit the curb. Okay, first roundabout with full self-driving beta. Hey guys, what's going on? I hope everybody's doing well. Today's another beautiful, glorious, cold day. It's actually snowing a little bit. We've got our destination dialed in. I'm gonna go ahead and put it into full self-driving beta mode. I'm still on 10.4. Rumor has it that the next version is coming out this Friday. I'm not sure exactly what rev it will be, maybe 10.5. Really looking forward to that. We're gonna see if it has any improvements. I did see on another channel, Dirty Tesla, I love following him. Chris is the man, he's awesome. He was saying that he did a camera recalibration or camera calibration, and he said it actually improved itself. So we're gonna see if that makes a difference here on my side as well. I have not had any major issues with 10.4. I mean, it's quirky. Some days it works great, other times it doesn't work great. But maybe after a calibration, it will work great every single time. We're gonna find out and see here. So here we go, it's pulling forward. Gonna make a right turn. Okay, so just the other day, it almost went into the curb. Okay, perfect, it didn't do it this time. The last time when it did that, I had accelerated through. I pushed pretty hard on the accelerator because there was a car right behind me, pushing me through. So we're gonna see here, we got a straightaway and then we're gonna go left. If we're lucky, we might have a roundabout. We're going through a little bit of an industrial park here. It doesn't look like that's gonna end up being the case, but another straightforward drive here. So we're gonna see how the car does. Yeah, 39,956 miles on the car. So coming up 40,000, have not had my tires replaced. I do have an appointment next Monday where I'm gonna be replacing the tires. It's gonna be an interesting experience. I'm putting on some Lexani high performance tires. These are tires straight out of Korea. They are very low cost. Each tire is under $100 and they're designed for high performance cars, and the load rating is high enough where you can pressurize the tires up to 44 psi, which is the normal rating the car is looking for. And you do need to have more pressure in the tires when you're driving an electric car because that improves the efficiency and the mileage. So in 2.7 miles, we do need to turn left. We've got little ways to go before that happens. So it is starting to snow outside. Another question that I get quite often is, how is the rear wheel drive car in the winter? Here we go, turning left, getting around this car. It says changing into faster lane. Wow, that was really smooth. I would have done exactly the same. It came pretty close to that car as it changed lanes. But the tires and the handling in winters has been just fine in the Midwest. And I've never been one to really worry so much about how a car handles in wet or slippery conditions because I have a pretty good understanding of the physics behind how a car can operate in bad conditions. You just need to basically prep yourself with enough distance in front of you. And what makes me most nervous is when someone's right behind me, because a lot of times other people, they don't know how their car handles, or they're not comfortable testing it. So I will do intermittent tests every so often, just kind of step on the brakes just to see how much traction there is on the road. Overall, I have not had any issues in the winter with the rear wheel drive car, and the tires, the OEM tires that I have on this car also haven't created any issues for me. All right, so very well done. It got me here, no problem. It's gonna pull into this parking lot. All right, so we are dialed in. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on full self-driving, and we're gonna see how it does through this roundabout. So here now it's getting in the left lane, which is really strange because it does need to go right up here. So I don't know why it changed lanes right there. We're going to see if there was a reason. Nope, there was not a reason. So now it's getting back into the right lane. Very weird. I've had some scenarios in the same spot in the past where it behaved a little bit strangely. And the weird part is that it said changing lanes to follow route, but it was not following the route. It was going away from the route. Not really sure why it would do that. So now here it's turning right on National Parkway. Okay. And it had a really tight turn there. So now it's going to have to get away from the bike lane. Let's see, that should not have happened. Report that. Very strange how that just went and veered into the left. It was driving into the bike lane. So here is Remington Road. So this is a brand new roundabout. Okay, so it is our turn and creeping forward. Okay, that was well done. Okay, again, not much traffic in here, but coming up here is the roundabout. And we're going to go straight through the roundabout, and then we're going to turn around and go through another roundabout. So there's two roundabouts right in the same area here. And as far as I know, all the roundabouts have been solved. I mean, as far as how the car handles roundabouts, that is no longer an issue. It used to be an issue in the earlier versions of full self-driving beta, but now it should be able to handle them just fine. So we do have a couple cars up here going through it right now. Okay, perfect. There's a car coming in on the left. We're going to see how it contends with this other vehicle. Okay, so they are moving forward, slowing down. I think we're going to have an easy time here. Okay, first roundabout with full self-driving beta. Okay. Going through here. Nice, it powered right through. No issues there. Great, and it's going to pull into this random parking lot that I plugged in just as a destination so we could get through there. Now what I'm going to do is plug in the next destination. So now here's an example where the car is moving forward for no reason, but now I do have a new destination. So we're going to see what happens here. It has nowhere to go. It's almost like it almost hit the curb. That was not good. I'm going to report that. If I did not stop it, it would have hit that curb really hard. Turn around here. That would have been very detrimental to my car. Okay, come out here. So now it has to go through this roundabout and go 270 degrees. Slowing down. Okay, very good. It saw that other car going through. Clear to go. It has to stay in this path here. Going around really nicely. Good. Excellent. And then here is the next roundabout. It doesn't even show it on the screen. See how it does here. So it seems a little bit confused. Going slowly. Now there is a semi-truck coming. Now, okay, so he's waving me on, so I had to intervene and push it through. But other than that, did very well. So that would be kind of a normal situation where I would kind of expect where you have to intervene. The car was very polite. Thank you for being polite. Okay, so I'm at a stop sign and it's going to go right. I was a little bit early putting it in. I love how you can start full self-driving right when you're at a stop sign or a stoplight. So here what we're going to do is go around. It doesn't show this roundabout very clearly on the map data, but we're going to see how it does here. Oh, wow, missed it. Missed it entirely. Let's see how it makes up for that. This is going to be interesting. So it missed that, so now it has to go all the way around and do a full 360 through here. Slowing down. Slowing down quite considerably. There is a car behind me, probably wondering why I'm going so slow. So I did just push it through just a tiny bit. Okay. Going through. So I'm letting him know he can go. Go ahead. So there again, I had to intervene. So the car was slowing down, and it really shouldn't have slowed down. I probably could have pushed it through. These are kind of those awkward moments where you don't know when to intervene and when not to. Because again, you don't know how the car is going to behave in a lot of situations. So we'll try this again here. Now this is going to be an easy one. It just has to go right. Let's see if another car is coming up. Okay, there it is. Okay, slowing down. Saw that car. And there's another car coming. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, should not have done that. Turn it back on. Don't know why it did that, but yeah, it should have yielded for that car coming through. Okay, turning it on, and we'll go through these one last time. Very assertive coming into this roundabout this time. And it's doing the same thing it did last time, slowing down. Extremely cautious. That is a good thing. Now this roundabout maps out correctly on the map data. The other one did not, and that might be part of the reason why it was behaving differently. So those were fairly easy roundabouts, I would say, because it's in an industrial park. That is a tongue twister. It's in an industrial park, and there's not a whole lot of traffic. It did fairly well. I would give that a B, maybe a B minus, because it definitely would have created some confusion and upset some people if I had let it do what it was trying to do. So I did have to intervene, and in one case I did have to disengage. So there is another roundabout in Des Plaines that I'll test later at another time that should have some more traffic, and that one's a little bit different, but still not that busy. So we'll see how that one does in a later video. "34 degrees outside, and it is officially snowing. Not coming down too hard, but definitely some precipitation here." We're at an intersection here, and everything's illustrated very clearly. One change that I did notice with 10.4 is the lines. So up here at the front of the intersection, it's kind of a blurred line now. If you recall from my videos on 10.3, it was very, very jerky. The lines were more defined, but they were jumping around quite a bit. They're still jumping around, but it's a blurry jumping, so it doesn't look as bad. Still don't know why they move like that, because the lines are permanently on the road. It can, so the lines, the dotted lines between the lanes, they're fixed and solid. But it's always those lines at the intersection that move around quite a bit. So I'm going to do a test here. It is going to turn right, but if I cancel the destination, we're going to see if it remembers, because there was an incident where in a previous video it kind of remembered the path as if it was kind of a ghost. Okay, so it's not slowing down. I'm going to have to manually turn here. So it did not remember that, but let's just see here with where the path shows. So if it tries to go in this road here, see it tries to go to the left. Very strange. So if I turn this on, we're going to see if the path, if it actually goes there or goes straight. It is going left. I don't know why it does that. So I have no destination dialed in and it tries to go left there. That was a great observation by somebody in a previous video. Okay, and we have arrived here. Not sure if I'll continue recording for the rest of the day, so with that, I'll say goodbye to everybody. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.